Good morning. It is Tuesday morning, the 27th. So, the second last day for the budget build off with Second Life bikes and the mullet mechanic. I'm sorting out a little bit of problems on my single speed, and I've been sifting through parts that I could find to help me solve the problems. But I decided that here's a little video that might be a good one for you guys to enjoy. This is a future build, and I talked about the Kotter frame before, and obviously at the time I gave you my reasons, mainly because it would have been too easy not to go forward with that. So, but this is obviously a build, and I have been basically piling up potential parts to deal with this. So here's actually a mixture of things. First of all, let me cover this back wheel. This is a back wheel for my daily commuter, and like with all used wheel builds, I have issues with the hubs not running nicely, usually down to cups being faulty or damaged or overused or used without grease, blah blah, water and so on. So I'm going to build another wheel, and I found this super nice Italian straight solid rim that is not very heavy. So I'm going to start with that. I'm going to use a Shimano hub. I'm going to use chromed spokes of the right length, and I have a bunch of nipples here in these little Ziploc bags, so that will be that wheel. So this is nothing to do with this Kotter's bicycle. So let's go back to the Kotters. We got frame, we got fork, and I apologize for all the other things that are in the way for you seeing this all clearly. So original forks been cleaned, the frame has been cleaned. There's still one cup inside there. I've been consistently applying WD-40. That's why it sits on a cardboard, just for the fallout. Right. Now, for these Kotters, can't remember what the groups that was, but it wasn't all that fantastic. So I'm upgrading wherever I can. One of this is a Dura Ace derailleur that I think is totally gorgeous. It's not that valuable. If it was a equivalent by Campagnolo, it would be worth gold. And I would rather have the cash than running it on a bicycle. So I have put some copper colored paint in there that I will then detail and sand whatever is high, so the paint will only be seen at the valley. I'll make a video about that, but this is obviously a fantastically beautiful aluminium derailleur that has not been very much polished yet, but some. Okay, brakes. These brakes, they're not going on my superlight bike, so because they're too short for this vintage frame, so I need something with longer arms, and the only thing that I have at the moment is the original brakes for correct arm length, which is by Diacomp. Oh, whatever that was. AI6, A6, AKIC, whatever, 500. These frame brakes, I will use those original brakes. What else? I have a couple of seat posts, if I'm thinking right. This is the one, I think it's 27.2, so it's quite it's quite a normal measurement. It's not fantastic, but this will polish up nicely, this thing. It's hiding down here. Ah, okay. These are the little bolts that go on the friction downshifters, which I will not run because I can't live with that. Don't like it. This is the front wheel. So this is a wheel set. It's a Campagnolo hub and a Mavic rim. Very classic M40, MA40. Love these wheels. Very, very respected. I understand. So yeah, what else do we have? I have a massive collection of potential bits and bobs for a headset, so we'll see about that. There's a couple of brake levers. I got some options for QRs. I will use a stem converter, and this is not the stem that I will be using because it's just too goddamn ugly. But wait a minute, where is it? This is the one that I'm using. Let me unpack this because this is just nice. I love this one. Sorry about the fiddling. It's the one hand. Yeah, this is a Bontrager that I have detailed in the past. Again, this is cosmetic drillings only. Weighs about 2 grams only. What we have lost, so that will be my stem. Goes on that nicely polished stem adapter up there. All right, what else? What else? Here, found one of those. Shimano. I think this is chromed. Yeah, chromed. Love that. So that wraps up this build. It's gonna get some classic Tanwal Michelin tires. I really should be using a Italian tire. We shall see, but it's definitely going to be Tanwal until I have further notice. I have some Italian Tanwals. I'm going to use the French ones. So that wraps up this. So future build. If you are interested in seeing that build, then let me know. I will basically let you guys vote what I'll do next. There is a couple of options. I will record all the options. So let's call this option number 1 for the next build. Kotter's Racing Team. Original frame.